Right, today we've got the Echo Auto second generation, which basically brings Alexa into your car. So if you're not familiar, the first generation of the device sort of looked a bit like this. Well, exactly like this, in fact. Yeah, you've got your action button and you can mute the microphone with those two buttons there. So now it looks like that. So yeah, they've miniaturized it quite a bit. Although, in saying that, there is another bit of it, which is closer to the bit where you plug it in to power it. But even so, it's a much more sort of compact design, and you can basically mount the little microphone bit wherever you want to on the end of this very long cord. So yeah, I've just put it on my console behind the steering wheel, but you could put it up on your visor or wherever you like. Yeah, with the old one, you had this sort of air vent mount to mount that device on. Now you've just got this little magnetized little mount, and as you can see, that fits in the back of that there. So yeah, you can put that on there anyway, and it comes with a little spare sticky thing in the box. So if you don't like where you initially set it up, or you want to move it from car to car, you can do so. So obviously cosmetically, it's definitely changed. It seems to work a little bit more consistently than it used to as well. You can connect it I'll show you all this in a minute, but to your auxiliary input in your car with the included auxiliary lead, which has these cool little clippy bits on it to keep everything nice and tidy. And yeah, from that point on, you can make phone calls, call anybody in your contacts and all that sort of stuff using Alexa as your voice assistant. So let's show you exactly how it all works. Okay, so here we are in the car. Don't worry, I'm not going to try and do this while driving. That doesn't seem like a very safe way to go about things. But yes, as we can see, I've installed the Echo Auto in my little car here. So I've plugged in the USB into. I've got a USB port on my console here, but obviously you could just plug that into a charger as well. And the 3.5mm audio jack, I've plugged it in there. Now the advantage this gives me is, for some reason, this car in particular, the Bluetooth takes forever to connect and get up and going, whereas the auxiliary, it'll start playing audio from that feed straight away. So it means I can, and Alexa seems to connect very quickly as well. So it means that I can pretty much start listening straight away. I can do things like say, Alexa, play Spotify.
Okay, here's Spotify.
And there we go. So that works just the same way as your Alexa speaker would at home inside. And obviously it's not just Spotify. That just seems to be the music service that I've connected. Alexa, play Pocket Casts.
Welcome to Pocket Casts. Would you like to keep playing QAnon Anonymous?
Yes.
Okay, playing episode 125, QAnon featuring El Reeb and Eleanor Janiger.
Been talking about Fall of the Cabal.
Okay, so there we've actually swapped from app to app, and I can do all that, of course, completely hands-free while driving.
This is before the rally.
Alexa, pause.
Like, oh, have you seen Fall of the Cabal?
And as you would have heard there, even though the music was playing quite loudly when I gave those instructions, it had no problem hearing me at all. It seems to pick that stuff up really nicely. And as you would expect, Alexa can also do things like, Alexa, how long will it take me to get to work?
Based on current traffic, it'll take about 31 minutes to drive to work.
Okay, so that sounds like the traffic's pretty good, and of course she can navigate me all the way there as well. And I can do things like ask for weather forecasts, and I can even if I want to, I could when I get home turn on all the lights and all that sort of thing. So that's how it works. But as you can see, it really doesn't take up much space in the car. You can put it wherever you like. I've got easy access to the buttons there should I want to use those buttons. Not that I ever really do want to use the buttons, but you can mute the mic and obviously use that action button if you don't want to say the magic A word instead. So there you go. That's a little rundown of how Alexa works in the car. And yeah, even if you don't have Bluetooth, but you do have an auxiliary jack, you now do have Bluetooth for your car. In fact, you've made your car a million times smarter.